The Morgan Report with David Morgan.
Welcome, everyone. This is David Morgan of themorganreport.com, and I'm going to do this as my weekly perspective. This is a quick update with John Perez. And before we start, John, I'm wearing a shirt out of the movie Wall Street. And you're the one, I think, in one of our early interviews, and you said that Bitcoin is wreckable. And that line, it wasn't Bitcoin is wreckable, but was something is wreckable in that movie. And, you know, when we first connected and you were giving me your thoughts on Bitcoin, I said, you know what? No one is talking about the other side of the Bitcoin. And we kind of stuck our necks out, called it a conspiracy, and brought all kinds of useful information to people. Back when we were basically saying the risk is too high, it's at looking a very high level. And if you're overweighted, it certainly would make sense to take it off the table. And that was October, November, somewhere between 65 and 57,000. So, you know, I'm not going to wear out my hand patting myself on the back because I'm not like that. Certainly being a silver investor, I've seen my ups and downs just like you, John. But nonetheless, what's right is right. And you've got some more intel for us. So big, long intro, John. Thanks for taking time out of your busy day to come visit us on the Weekly Perspective.
Always great to see you, David. And nice to see you in your Gordon Gecko shirt there. The Bitcoin is wreckable shirt. Well, make it quick. I'm recovering from a little chest cold, a little under the weather, so I'll make it quick here. So right now, this week, JPMorgan came out and said that they prefer Bitcoin over real estate. So when I heard that, I thought, oh my goodness, this is like a gift from above, out of the fire, out of the frying pan and into the fire. Here comes the JPMorgan curse on Bitcoin. It would be like if JPMorgan said sell silver. It's like, well, that's when you go long. Well, JPMorgan came out yesterday and said they prefer Bitcoin over real estate. And I thought, there it is, the JPMorgan curse. And everyone's flipping. I saw this Mike from Rethinking the Dollar put up a video of Raul Paul. They're all flipping. All the big maxis are flipping on Bitcoin. I bet they're all buying silver and silver mining stocks quietly. And these guys have probably already sold. But to this point, to make it quick, I believe that when JPMorgan said we prefer Bitcoin over real estate, I think that was the death blow. That was the JPMorgan curse is going to strike Bitcoin. And that's my claim today, May 27th, Friday. Bitcoin just went under 29,000. We're going to go to $24,000 Bitcoin here very, very quickly. And it's going to follow the JPMorgan curse of saying no more real estate. We're going to Bitcoin. By the way, both of them are crashing here. Both Bitcoin and real estate are going down together. And a lot of people don't know that there are thousands of mortgages that are secured with Bitcoin and stock. And the NASDAQ will follow Bitcoin too. So the way I look at it, JPMorgan coming out saying we prefer Bitcoin over real estate, to me, that is a curse. And it's going to happen this weekend. This weekend going into the first week of June, it's going to be the Bitcoin dies, silver flies mantra once again.
So making this a special edition of the Weekly Perspective, there'll be new people viewing the perspective that probably never even heard of the Crypto Conspiracy series, which I think we have 23 or 24 volumes. But go back and just revisit for a minute the silver psyop, the idea that, we are going to divert what would be safe money going into the precious metals. We'll divert it over here. Don't watch this hand, watch this one. So can you go briefly what that means? Because there'll be viewers that will be seeing you for the first time.
Okay, the silver psyop, my theory on, or I should say my conspiracy theory on the silver psyop is this. Bitcoin, the white paper came out in 2008. Obama was voted in 2008. And that was the end of that, the beginning of that crash. And in the silver psyop, the belief is that Bitcoin was in to distract from precious metals money, from silver and gold into crypto as part of a large economic psychological operation. And then you had propaganda that came out, the hashtag drop gold series, all from pretty much the same people here. So the theory is that Bitcoin was a distraction. A lot of gold people went into crypto, and now they're trapped. They brought all their people in there, and now they got people in there, and they said buy crypto, half gold, and now they're about ready to lose their positions here. Credibility is going out the door, and at the end of the silver psyop, once it's completed, you got to go to the Morgan Report and watch the silver psyop series. I believe I'm in number 1 and number 3. Number 3 is pretty pointed there. At the end of the silver psyop, Bitcoin dies and silver eventually flies. And the hodlers who grabbed onto hodl crypto, they go down like Captain Ahab, Moby Dick, while the silver people go to the moon here. We are imminently there at that point where there's a great decoupling, where you take a look at the silver to Bitcoin ratio chart. It'll tell you everything right there. The silver to Bitcoin ratio chart, it's going to break down. Silver is going to take off. Bitcoin's going to crash here. It's going to be fulfilled, the silver psyop. I believe this is part of the great reset also. A lot more to that. I'd say more, but my voice is a little bit under the weather there, but we are ending here. We are near the very end of the silver psyop, where Bitcoin dies and silver flies, and it fulfills. The original intent was to keep it, to suck money out of the system, reduce inflation, but to suck money, speculative money, out of the system of the new millennials coming in from going into silver and gold mining stocks. And silver stocks, to me, are the new meme stocks for the third and fourth quarter of 2022 and for all of 2023. Get rid of your crypto and get into the junior silver stock market right now. Buy low. Now's the time.
All right, John, I know you slightly compromised there. So what is the easiest way to get a hold of you? I know you're back on Twitter, so I think maybe direct them to Twitter and then to Silver's Money, but tell us how to get a hold of you and learn more from the Silver's Money channel.
Yeah, I'm back on Twitter after 2 years. I started messaging Elon saying, get me out of this digital gulag. They did not want me on Twitter. 2 years I was off there, and boom, I emailed him probably 7 times, messaged him, and voila, lo and behold, my Twitter came alive and exploded again, which is great. So it's nice retweeting your stuff there. I'm on Telegram at Silver is Money, and we have live silver gold stocks, and we have Silver is Money and a couple other channels, and Real Estate 911, which shows real estate crashing also with Bitcoin. So I'm on Telegram at Silver is Money, and I'm back on Twitter. Thank you, Elon, at Comstock Royalty. So if you're following David, you're going to see me retweeting and liking his stuff. We're having fun. Twitter right now, Twitter's fun again. Twitter is actually fun. So there you have it. I'm available there. Telegram, I'm live. Telegram, I broadcast, I podcast throughout the entire day. What's going on in the markets. I talk about the news uncensored like no other place. You'll hear things on Telegram you will never hear in the mainstream or the fake stream or anywhere else. And it's uncensored, people. So it's rated R, rated X, rated triple X. It is intellectual nudity like you've never seen before.
All right, John. Having been on your channel more than once, I have to smile and say, yeah, I think that's an accurate description. So thank you so much for visiting very quickly and giving us an update on the ongoing saga of who's going to win in the long run. Is it going to be, this, that, or the other? And, we both know precious metals have a long history of coming out the other side when times get tough. And I'm not saying crypto won't be there. I think it's, for my 2 cents, it's the tech wreck all over again, in my view, John. We're seeing just all these shit coins are going to where they belong in the dustbin of history, never to be seen again. And some of the stalwarts will be revalued at a level that's probably worth getting back in. And then this whole thing will adjust, and what will reemerge out of the ashes will be something that's beneficial, hopefully, to us that want a decentralized financial system. So I'll leave it there. I'll give you the last word if you want it, John. And thanks again for coming on.
Yeah. One more thing. Curveball out of nowhere. FDIC steps in. Cryptos get down. Regulation. What's backing your coin? Basel III. What's backing your coin? We know what's backing the banks. What's backing your crypto? IMF Lagarde boss said it. Crypto is worth nothing. I can't. In fact, your Twitter feed is incredible now. Everyone is singing our tune at Crypto Conspiracy. Everything we talked about, is being fulfilled like no other place there. It's amazing, amazing. So there you have it.
All right.
FDIC curveball. Watch
All
that
right. We'll watch.
FDIC.
We'll watch. Thank you, John. Appreciate
All
the
right.
time.
You're welcome.